Speaking on Monday's This Morning, Phillip raged Meghan Markle and Prince Harry should just shut up following the latest comments made in The Cut against the royal family. The ITV presenter described the couple's narrative as undignified as they talked more about how she and Harry had upset the hierarchy just by existing. Returning to This Morning from a summer break, Phillip launched into a rant in which he said the Queen has been left bewildered by the comments. Journalist Camilla Tominey joined Phillip and Holly Willoughby and explained the couple had continued to complain about the royal family. "But there's no dignity in that though, is there?" Phillip asked. "Well, no," Camilla replied. "But I mean," before a frustrated Phillip cut her off. "I mean also, the Queen, 96 years old, dignified her entire life, having to cope with this," he stated. There have been rumours that both she and the Prince of Wales are bewildered by what they're, Meghan and Harry, saying. "And you look at it, and we've been very sympathetic and then sometimes we've been critical. But you look at it and you think, oh, why don't both just shut up? Well, that's the impression behind Palace Gates," Camilla responded. She continued, "You wanted to go, just go quietly, you've got what you wanted, you've got this commercialized deal where you're making huge amounts of money from the likes of Spotify and Netflix. But then you've got to produce the content. You know, I wrote a piece last week saying what is the content if it isn't the ongoing row with the royals?" The Duchess of Sussex also attracted a fresh round of criticism following the release of her Spotify podcast Archetypes. One disgruntled palace insider told the Sunday Times, "Everyone hoped they would go off to be financially independent, pursue their philanthropic endeavours and be happy, and that in going their own way, they might no longer feel the need to rail against the system as much as they still do. But then the star power of them requires an association with the royal family, and the fuel on those flames is the family discord." Sources went on to add the Queen does not want to be on tenterhooks and constantly waiting for the next nuclear bomb. During an in-depth interview in US magazine, The Cut, Meghan shared insights into her life and announced her return to social media. The couple arrived back in the UK over the weekend as they prepare for a whistle-stop tour of various charities. Many have blasted the couple for continuing to speak out against the royals. Controversy with the royals has surrounded the pair since Meghan said during an emotional interview with Oprah Winfrey in March 2021 that her experience within the palace had driven her to suicidal thoughts. She said, "Look, I was really ashamed to say it at the time and ashamed to have to admit it to Harry especially, because I know how much loss he has suffered, but I knew that if I didn't say it, then I would do it. I just didn't want to be alive anymore." This Morning airs weekdays from 10 a.m. on ITV.